Hi everyone, welcome to Knotty, your first crochet project. Today we're starting with the Meadow Collection. These are the 4 colors. Before we get started, let's get everything ready. From your kit, take out your yarn ball, the hair tie, and your crochet hook. This is all you need to get started. Now let's start with learning how to hold the yarn. So what I do is I'll wrap the yarn lightly around my pinky finger. Then guide it over to my index finger, right here. This helps you control the yarn so it doesn't slip too fast. Now we're going to attach the yarn to the hair tie. So basically what we do is we're going to do a slip knot. You can either do it with your finger or do it with your hook. What I do with my finger is just I'm gonna have my finger going inside the hair tie, grab the yarn, make a loop, use both of my fingers like this, and I'm going to grab the yarn here, pull it up, and tighten it a little bit. So that creates a slip knot. I'm going to put my hook into the knot, tighten it a little bit, but not too tight. Make sure you can move it around. So now I'll show you another way. You can also do it with your hook. So first thing first, I'm going to have my yarn on top of the hair tie. My hook is gonna act like my finger, going inside the hair tie. Grab the yarn, pull it up, and have my hook going behind the yarn. Hook it. Then pull it through the loop on my hook. That is a slip knot. They're exactly the same. Now we're going to do chain stitches. A chain stitch is one of the most basic crochet stitches. And to make one, put your hook under the yarn over, and pull it through the loop on your hook right here. That's a chain stitch. You can see there's a little V in here. That means 1 stitch. So we're going to do 5. Hook under, yarn over, pull it through the loop on your hook. 2, 3. Remember, we're going from the left side to the right side. Hook it, pull it through the loop right here. 5. So that's 5 chain stitches. These chain stitches help you decide how fluffy your scrunchie will be. Fewer chains means a smaller scrunchie, and more chains means a bigger, puffier scrunchie. I'll usually do 5, but I'm gonna show you the difference. So these 2 scrunchies are made with the same yarn, same method. This one is a little bit tighter, this one is a little bit fluffier. So it really just depends on what you prefer. So what I do, I'll show you exactly. So this chain right here means this is the length of your scrunchie, like this. So 5 chains are more close to this one right here, I think. So if you want something fluffier, just chain more stitches. And if you want something smaller, then you're just going to pull this end and find the loop, going back in, and continue. Now we're moving on to a double crochet. This stitch is a little harder than the chain stitch, but you'll get it soon. First, we're going to have my hook under, yarn over, wrap the yarn around the hook once. Then I'm going to insert my hook under the hair tie, like this, and from right to the left, I'm going to grab the yarn, pull it up. Now as you can see, I have 3 loops on my hook. I'll pull the yarn up to about the same height as my chain stitches. And because the hair tie is stretchy, I'll pinch down right here where the yarn and hair tie meets. This keeps everything from wobbling. So now we have 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to have my hook under, yarn over again, pull it through the first 2 loops. Now we have 2 loops left. I'm going to yarn over again, pull it through the last 2 loops. That is 1 double crochet. Now I'm going to do 3 chain stitches, so same thing. Hook under, yarn over, pull through the loop. 1, 2, 3. This is a pattern we repeat. We're going to do 1 double crochet and 3 chain stitches. So now we're going back to do a double crochet. Same thing. Yarn over, insert my hook, grab the yarn, pull it up, pinch down, yarn over, pull it through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull it through the last 2 loops. There is one thing I want you to keep in mind. We wanted to keep our double crochet about the same height. You don't have to measure it, just eyeball it. I'm sorry about my dog. I'm going to show you what happens if you don't keep them about the same length. So this is the one my boyfriend made. It's a really bad example. So you can clearly see these double crochets are shorter than the ones on this end. So it creates like an uneven look on the scrunchie. Now we're going to repeat the pattern. So now I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And going back to a double crochet. Yarn over, insert, pull it up about the same height, yarn over again, pull it through the first 2 loops, then pull it through the last 2 loops, and chain 3. 1, 2, 3, then a double crochet. And chain 3. This is the pattern we're going with. We're going to do 1 double crochet, chain 3. Now let's just keep going and I'll see you later. Now after a few more stitches, your scrunchie might start to looking like this. And you might think you're almost done, and somehow you still have a lot of yarn left. Well, let me tell you, this is where you actually are at. I want you to squeeze your scrunchie as you go, and you're supposed to use the entire yarn ball. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Keep going. Now we're about to reach the end. I'm going to do a few more stitches. Chain 3, double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, chain 3, now I'm going back to find my first 5 chain stitches. So we're about this much left. That's ideal. We're going back to our first 5 chain stitches, right? And I'm going to find my chain stitch. I'm going to do a slip stitch on my first double crochet, which is right here, the second one. As you can see, my hook is going inside the V. And I'm going to yarn over, pull it through both 2 loops, and pull it up. That's a slip stitch. Now we're going to wave the ends. As you can see, we have 2 yarn ends, one from the beginning and one from the end. I'll poke them around the first 5 chain stitch. So I'm going anywhere, just anywhere on the first 5 chain stitch. And I'm gonna yarn over, pull it in. I'm going in again because I want them to meet in the middle. So same thing with the end in here. I'm going to poke somewhere, anywhere on the chain stitch. Pull it through. Just go inside anywhere on the stitch. Pulling. Have the yarn on the hook. Pull it through. One more. Now the both ends are in the middle, as you can see. What I do, I'm going to tie a knot. I'll usually do it twice. Just make sure they're tight enough. Now I'm just going to cut the yarn and adjust my scrunchie a little, like this. There you have it. You just finished your first crochet project. Super easy, right? Thank you for being here with me. I hope to see you soon.